Well, the thing with doing the program is in the beginning the program is pretty physical. It's about getting drugs out of your body, cleaning up your body, getting your health back in, getting back in shape, and then, but that's just the beginning of it. The the whole program is actually designed to make you realize yourself what what it's all about. You know, not only how to avoid taking drugs, but realizing why you took drugs, and also realizing what impact it had when you took the drug. And sometimes it can be tough to face it first, but when you realize it, it's you suddenly become so much more caring for your fellow being. One example was I'm a rock star, and I kind of felt that, oh, drugs is part of my lifestyle, and yeah, it shouldn't be illegal. Everybody should be able to choose, and I was very self-focused on my drug addiction, and yeah, I just quit because I want to live a little longer, but I didn't hurt anybody, you know. I did my thing, you know, and suddenly I kind of realized that the message I was spreading was that it's okay to do drugs. You know, kids who looked up to me saw me in this state and said like, and I was like, do what I say, don't do what I do, but whatever, you know, let's party, you know. And then I realized that I was actually setting a terrible example for a lot of people who actually were struggling in their lives, and I was kind of being one of the guys who said that it's okay to be dark, you know, it's okay to die, you know, like this is what rock and roll is about, you know. And I realized that, oh shit, it's my responsibility. What people do inspired by me, I need to be careful with what I inspire people to do. And then I realized that that was not it didn't only have an impact on the rock kids that kind of followed me into that darkness. It suddenly realized that when they then go and buy a gram of cocaine, it has an impact on poor people in Bolivia, you know, or you know, poor farmers, you know, kids, they can't grow proper food, you know, they are run as slaves up in the cocaine plantations, you know, and you're supporting that when you buy that gram, you know. And I suddenly realized that why are some 40,000 kids murdered in Mexico? It's part of, I kind of enabled them to start killing each other by being a willing customer for that gram of coke and inspiring others to do it, you know. And it was suddenly it was not only about me and my hunt for pleasure or escape from pain or whatever. Suddenly it was me being not any solution. I was just part of a huge planetary problem, and nobody told me this here. Nobody said that it's your responsibility. Look at the Bolivians, and you know, I just realized it out of my own insight. I looked at the Way to Happiness book, you know, and the different steps of what we call the ethics part of the program. And I suddenly realized that responsibility was kind of something I had, you know. I could take it, and I always had it. I just gave it away to somebody else. Like, that's somebody else's problem. It's just me and my drug, and you know. Like, and suddenly I realized that if I start helping myself and starting to inspire others to stop doing drugs, you know, and do their program, or inspiring kids not to start doing drugs, you know, I can be a drop in the ocean there and then. But it's, for me, it's some small step on the way to making murdering each other unnecessary, you know, to making running kids as slaves unnecessary, because that just creates a product that nobody wants. And that's kind of the vision I had. Like, we can, if we just stop buying their product, they won't have to kill and keep slaves anymore, you know. And suddenly I could take responsibility for the whole drug scene, and say like, it's not okay. It's not just you and me and the right to be high. It's about everybody. The planet's right to have sober, responsible, positive people around them that doesn't go for low morale and murder, thievery, and deception. So I kind of realized that I had been backstabbing mankind, and I needed to fix that. And it gives me so much more pleasure and reward to know that I have the tools to fix the damage I created earlier, because I'm learning the technology here, the different steps here, and I can use that to help others as well. And if people ask me now, are you doing your part to better the world? I can say, yeah. Well, some years ago, if they asked me the same question, I would say, fuck the world, So I'm doing my part now, and it gives, if you have problems sleeping at night, do your part. It gives you very good sleep.